go. Hello. Welcome to rush hour at William Bridge. Where's the M3As? I don't know. Hopefully we find some. Sure we will. They've just reinstated, I mean, I'm freezing my ass off out here, but they've just reinstated the full peak timetable today. So theoretically this should be quite busy. Or I freeze to death first. We'll find one or the other. It's fucking cold out. God. But other than that, the weather's lovely. So, you know, as usual with these shots, it's gonna start not as busy because it's, well, I took the last off-peak train out here, taking advantage of that city ticket, and we'll see if we get anything good. This video should be a lot less shaky than the one I did from, holy shit, when the wind blows it hurts, than I did from wherever. I forget where I did the last one. I broke my tripod today, so as we start getting into the peak now, it should get busy out on the rails here. While I was on the train coming out here, I did see a few M3As heading into the city. So hopefully they turn soon, come out. Yeah, you guys are lucky. You get to rail fan from the comforts of your own home. I was on the, what was it, the 357? Yeah, I was on the 357 out of Grand Central. Instead of M7s. 6 of them. North White Plains Super Local. Oh, that's why I'm so damn cold. I forgot to zip my inner sweatshirt. The sun feels pretty good, though. It's just when the wind blows that it hurts. A little everything, but somebody... It sounds like it just took a... Oh. Sorry. Yeah, sun feels good. Sun is good. Whew, it's cold. There's 75 right through here, yeah. So, of course, you can see the speed restriction sign on the track I'm closest to. How long am I going to be out here? My plan is to run until I lose the light. But, I mean, that's what I always try to do with these live videos. But, if it stays this cold, we'll see. Yeah, probably something around 7 p.m. give or take. We got the highway too, which at this point is quite open, surprisingly. It was a longer one. The good spot about here is that they're going fast and we still have the New Haven line trains going through as well. So you'll see plenty of M8s too. There was one right before I started streaming, but of course it had to pass then and not now. Typical. Yeah, there should be at least 2 of them. The Danbury Directs. I don't know if on this new timetable they put the Wassaic Direct back in. Ooh. It's probably mostly going to be M7As and M8s. We'll get the rare M3A, and we'll get even rarer P32s. But it's actually, like, now that I'm actually standing here and getting kind of used to it, it's not actually that painfully cold. I mean, I'd rather be doing this on a day when it's in the 70s. I may do it again. You know, sometime this summer or something. But hey, Craig, you I was reading the timetable before, and it looked like there was basically a Harlem line train coming out of Grand Central, like every 4 or 5 minutes. So if they're really running them that frequent, and then they're running the New Havens pretty frequent too. Speak of the devil. If they're running the New Havens as frequently as they're running the Harlems, whew, there's gonna be a lot of trains going east, or I guess north, and east at this point, I guess. Clearly the folks that live around here think that that's a garbage. And what they seem to be doing is just yeeting shit over this wall. But there's 2 shopping carts down here. Eight-car Stamford train. Hopefully as we get farther into the rush hour, we get more trains that haven't made any stops and are hauling, down the center. There's a freaking slow cooker down here. And a baby car seat. Like, who hooks this shit off a bridge? I guess people who don't want to pay to throw it away. Whatever. Another shopping cart. And there's a lot of shit down here. Like the M2s, but I'm not gonna see them anymore. Oh! There you go. First push-pull of the day. Well, I guess push of the day. Sure, we'll see that one later, pulling. Holy. Got pan around, there's a set of 8s coming. A very slow set of 8s coming. I don't know why he's not stopping here. He's dropping somebody off here. That's probably one of the few times you'll see an in-service train to Grand Central from somewhere on the New Haven line stop at Williams Bridge. Drop somebody off. You know, I should have grabbed a paper timetable. Oh well. I damn near missed this train anyway, so. Wait a minute. I'm just looking around here. Really randomly. Somebody hooked a fan over the thing and it's stuck in a tree. That's like a legit floor fan. Swinging in the breeze. I mean, granted, it's the wrong time of year for a floor fan, but you got to take your frustrations by hucking it onto the train tracks. Platform on the other side's starting to fill up, so we're probably going to get a local soon. That one was for New Haven. It's almost 5. Starting about 5 o'clock, I think, is when the mass exodus starts happening. But if you have the new Train Sim World Harlem line route, you'll know shit's Xing in, too. So, like when you film on Long Island, pretty much, except for the in-service trains, everything starts coming out of Penn at the same time. Because they have West Side Yard. At Grand Central, they're always running shit in also. Not like they do right before rush hour, but they do run a bunch of shit in during rush hour. That would be the stopper. So rush hour basically is when everybody who commutes into the city from the suburbs decides to leave the city all at once. So it's like 5 to 7. Ooh. There's your first set of M3s for the evening. Hopefully there's a whole bunch more behind that. And there should be. But you never know. Looks like your headlight's coming. Probably going to end up with a local in a few minutes here. Speaking of which, I think I just saw it coming around the curve. Be able to see it, but the other way, if I walk all the way to the edge of the platform, you can see all the way to the curve. Oh, no, he's in the middle. So it gives me a little bit of a warning about the other direction, which is why I'm leaving the camera this way. Because I got the same warning as you about this direction. I would have been on the other platform, but because it's sunnier. But you're shooting directly into the sun, so. It's actually my first time ever at this station. It's not a bad station, but they let the staircases here go to shit. So they built these like temporary aluminum steps next to the staircases, and holy shit are they steep. I'll get a video of it on the way out. Hey Brian, how's it going? That's alright, you haven't missed much, just the beginning of the rush hour. Holy crap, it's cold. The sun went behind a cloud and got really stupid cold again. Jesus. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be streaming today. I thought I was going to be doing something else, but that got canceled, so here I am. If you look over there, I don't know if you can see it through the trees, there's a subway. Don't know what that subway is. Probably a 2 out of 5 now that I'm thinking about it. The D train is also about a 10-minute walk from here. Hello, transit fan. Oh, every time there's a gust of wind, you remember how cold it is. Yeah, I think it's the 2. Is it cold? Yeah, it's about, I don't know, like 30 something, I think. Might be in the 40s. Either way, it's cold. Oh, we got a hot rail coming the other way. The worst part was, the worst part of the temperature problem I'm having is the train I took here was like, the heat was on overdrive. I actually like the freeze. Was it bad this morning? Yeah, I was afraid it might be. Or, yeah, that's 3s right there. So if you heard a train behind the M3s and they were stopped here, I looked behind us. It was just a set of 8s. Nothing worth panning for. If they... I don't... You'd have to modify them to do it. This is... Metro North is hands down more fun to rail fan than Long Island. Unless you're in like Long Island territory, like at New Hyde Park before they got rid of all the crossings or something, then that was fun. But yeah, third rail shoes would have to get swapped. Or also like the all the science, like passenger information systems have to get messed with. Other than that, I don't know how much they'd have to do to it. Look at a muffler. It is. If I pan over to the side here, you can see that highway is wide open. Well, the ramp isn't, but the rest of it's wide open. So Who paints their car yellow and black? But anyway, that highway is wide open. If we give it another, like, I don't know, hour, it ain't gonna be open. Yeah, it's the Bronx River Parkway. This line basically follows the Bronx River Parkway all the way to White Plains. And then the Bronx River Parkway merges in with, I forget what, and becomes the Taconic. And then it follows the Taconic all the way to, quite a ways anyway. It might not follow it all the way to Wassaic, but it goes quite a distance. There's my shoulder fucking up the shot. Whatever. That was a Crestwood train. I thought the Crestwoods were local all the way, but I guess not. This is actually probably one of the busiest corridors. Stops 125th and then Mount Vernon. Okay. This is probably one of the busiest train stations you'll find. Or not stations, the station's dead. But corridors you'll find. Except maybe the Long Island Railroad and like where transit comes out, you know, the Secaucus area. But during rush hour, this place gets pretty nuts, as you can see. Whoop. So I think Harold Interlocking, I remember reading somewhere, is like the busiest interlocking in the world or something. At least in the country. But part of that is because you've got the trains coming in and out of Sunnyside Yard. We had the one inbound diesel. The other outbounds, there should be a Danbury soon. In the meantime, that's a Harrison. One thing I've always found kind of interesting about how Metro North does their service is during rush hour they have a lot of short-term locations. So they run tons of trains that only make like 3 stops. And some of them are like, they'll have, like, for example, on the Harlem line, they'll have a train that makes Mount Vernon to Crestwood. There's not that many stops there. So if you... Sorry, I thought I heard something. So if you have a train that does that, then you have a different train that makes, north, like, Crestwood to North White Plains. That's only like 4 stops. So they split them up into very small chunks. I mean, part of that is because they run short trains. Like Long Island Railroad. Man, this cold is making me have like stuffing my nose up. I swear I don't have a cold. It's just a cold. I don't have a cold. It's the cold weather. So Metro North runs 6 to 10. Really, I think there's like 112. Because of a lot of it's because of power problems. They don't have. At least that used to be it, is they didn't have enough third rail power to run very long trains, especially the M7s that draw more current. So they run short trains. You'll see a bunch of 6 cars. And then, at least that used to be the reason. I don't know if it still is, but I know that used to be the reason, or at least that was the stated reason. But you'll see a lot of... There's also a few platforms in Grand Central that are only 6 cars long. But so you'll see a lot of 6-car trains. You'll see a lot of 8-car trains. Some 10s. Like, very few. I think there's a few New Haven trains that are 10. And then I think there's 112. And that 12-car set is, I believe it has to be 3s, if memory serves. But anyway, so you've got all those, you've got smaller trains, so they only make sense to make fewer stops. Whereas on Long Island, 12-car trains are just pretty standard. Like pretty much everything going down the main line is 10 or 12. Pretty much everything to Babylon is 8 or 10. I think Hempsteads are all 8s. And then Far Rockaways tend to be 6. No, they don't have any kind of identifiers on Metro North. Because typically the platforms aren't that long. Typical platform length. I mean, like I'm on Metro North here at Williams Bridge, platform 6 cars. So, not a very long platform. If you go, let me revise that. This platform, I believe, is 4 cars. I don't know, the next train that comes through, I'll tell you. It must be, because I got off a 6-car train. I was sitting in the back, and he made me move up. So, that would, is there? So, it varies greatly. But, whew.
Oh, hell yes.
As an example, that was a Southeast train, and it's only 6 cars. I think that said Southeast on it. But so they're really not running the train lanes that you see on other railroads. like how, as I'm saying they don't run long trains, that fucker comes through. I don't know how many cars that was, and I can't rewind, so somebody can go back and count. But it was a lot. My timing is perfect, isn't it? I think that was 10. Which means that probably comes back at, well, the catenary on the corridor can handle it, so it doesn't really, as long as it can handle it here, which I'm sure it can. It's farther up they have the problems. It might be like after Crestwood or something, actually, those 10. Right as I say almost all their trains are 8 or less, there goes a 10. But, whatever. So we got a 10. There you go, there's a 10, they're rare. More 8s. I believe there's one 12-car train on Metro North, and I can't remember where it turns. We'll see it, though. It won't answer our question, because I'm pretty sure it's M3s. If they put that train back and it's 12 cars. By the way, could you see in the video all the shit that he hung up on his third rail shoes? Like 5 or 6 of his third rail shoes had crap on them. So yeah, the 8s are all married pairs, except for a handful of singles they bought from New Canaan. They bought a handful of singles originally for New Canaan because they like to run 5 car. When they had the M3s, M2s, and 4s and 6s, they used to run 5 cars on New Canaan all the time. That was just sort of a standard. Now they seem to be running 6s on the New Canaan, so I don't even know. The singles are fucking terrible though. So the singles are trailers. They're not powered. So they run like absolute crap. But hey, I didn't order them. Oh, here you go.
Oh, M3. M3.
Crap. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but that P42 had his lights on the other end, like his tail lights on him in the facing the train on the blind end. I'm surprised they're putting the M3s on all the stoppers, but I don't think they actually ever run them. Well, they do sometimes, but they rarely run 3s north of North White Plains. I don't know why. I was kind of hoping they put the M3s on some of the expresses so we could see them hauling, but whatever. And back around the other way. I also have no idea who this kid is. There we go. Apparently I asked and I shall receive today. What the hell? Should I try it again? Oh, son of a bitch. I should have been at the next stop. You'd have the two M3s racing. Oh well. You guys couldn't see it, but I turned around and looked over my shoulder. I turned around and looked over my shoulder and saw those 8s coming and was like, crap, I'm gonna get blocked. But the timing worked out fantastically. So, the train gods are working in my favor today, apparently. Woohoo! The really slow one going north is part of the I'm eating signals all day brigade. He's not actually stopping here, he's just stuck in traffic. Yeah, that M8 had caught up to the set.
Oh, no, it's P30.
Well, his brakes work. They're all stuck in traffic. Basically, I think it's the next stop. Next stop should be Woodlawn, I think. Yeah. Well, his horn works. So the next stop up the line is Woodlawn. And it's got a bug in my mouth. Lovely. Just after Woodlawn, I'm going to film there one of these days too. It's not fast like it is here, because that's where the junction, just past the station, is the junction with the where the New Haven line splits off, where both of those trains are going, the M8 and the diesel set. Here, I'll spin us back around. How many trains go to a six? I think one or two direct. The shuttle's like every 2 hours. But anyway, so if one person, and it's a flat switching junction to go in this direction. So anybody on the middle or the side track that's going to New Haven has to cross over the local track. Or something's up over there, because they're honking like crazy. So I'm not sure. Maybe they got a... Where's my scanner? I don't know what all the honking's about. Yeah, that would be where Woodlawn Station is. No, I don't want the B2. Railroad.
Black Cats, over.
Roger that, Metro 1752, operator looking out, track 3, headed north. African American, black tan, 6 cars from the platform. Very low section code C, 175.
Thank you, Mr. Gale.
Scanner time.
District 8, he's still walking north from North Brunswick.
So they got a trespasser. Doesn't sound like they hit him, but they found a trespasser on the right of way, so they're all slowing to a crawl.
North RTC District 8355, over.
Yeah, he's still headed north. I made contact with him and asked him where he was going. He just seemed out of it.
55, roger. Thank you, Mr. Gale.
He's approximately almost at milepost 11 right now.
They're almost at milepost 11. Thank you, Mr. Gale.
Whoa. My bad. I bumped into the tripod leg. And I dropped my battery. That's what pulled the phone down. Oh man, I chunked up the edge of a perfectly nice... It was a new battery pack. Now the edge is all chunked up. Yeah, he do. It do be like that.
Is that a walkie-talkie?
No, it's a scanner.
Oh,
Thank you, Mr. Gale.
Roger. Green hoodie, 2. Green hoodie. 1752.
Green hoodie, thank you. 1752, Mr. Gale.
that's a scanner, right?
Uh-huh.
How much is that thing?
This?
Yeah.
About 120.
District A, 1352.
Anyways, but...
Have a good one.
135.
Yeah, it's live right now.
Oh, it's
North of
live?
Williams
Yep.
Bridge, trespasser.
NYCTA Railfan.
Oh,
Walking
NYCTA
north.
Railfan? I'll
Last
send
report,
to
milepost 11.
Thanks.
Over.
Roger. Operator looking out. We're on the bridge.
They got a surfer on the 4 now? Oh, God.
District A. Short District A, 953. Did you copy that over?
I didn't. Say it again.
Yeah, black male, green hoodie, walking north, over. District out.
So it sounds like everybody's going to be going slow now. So how the fuck did I come up here? Basically, they were given a description of the trespasser. With the green hoodie, northbound. He better dial it back here. Down goes the battery again.
District M.
Yeah, they're slowing down to a crawl now. Son of a bitch. They're like stopping. It's on the trespasser is on 3, which is the track that set of M8s. That's the far track. So I gotta walk in front of the camera now. You just get him? Oh no, he's good. He's still moving. Hi. Hey,
Track 3.
this is why I bring the scanner. Because it seemed a bit abrupt for a, like it seemed a bit major for just someone crossing over. Now we have our answer.
1352, District A. Over.
District A, 1352, over.
Right, the trespasser is still there, about 4 car lengths south of milepost 11, facing the Bronx River Parkway, and not moving at the moment. Over.
1352, you said about 4 car lengths south of milepost 11, and what else, over?
Yeah, he's just standing right now. He's not walking. He's just standing looking at the traffic on the Bronx River Parkway. Over.
You're just standing there 4 car lengths south of milepost 11, milepost 11. You say he's at the right of way, just looking at the traffic, correct, over?
Yeah, looking at the traffic, the Bronx River Parkway, and this vehicle that's on this track over there, on the road. Over.
You're looking at the vehicles on the road, over.
That is correct.
Thank you, 1352, District A out.
I got to change batteries in the scanner here. Oh, shut up.
Short District M, 1256, over. Neptune American.
352, track number 2, correct, okay, south and ready, signal indication, 116 now.
South.
Hang on a second, because I got to figure out, I got to take the batteries out to change them, so it's going to go, because it's not going to shut up until I put something in it that works. So give me a hot second here. Ouch! You know how everything stings more when your hands are freezing? Why'd it go back to the B2 degree?
As soon as I get the burn, you're gonna go to track number 4, over.
Got it. I have no idea who's going to 4, but we'll find out.
Track 4 south, over.
I believe 1 and 2 are in the middle.
North RTC District A570, operate looking out. Trespasser reported. Track 3 side. 4 calling south of milepost 11 on track 3, just sending there, over. Check it out.
Am I on camera again? I've only got a short cable here to charge this fucker with, so. Oh, that sucks. I just dropped it off the platform. Hey. Hang on. Could probably reach it if I lie down.
A953, a minute at CP113. You're gonna go to track number 2 north, over. Roger, thank you, to check it out.
I got it back. Okay. I was about to say it's slow moving H, you'll see him in a minute.
Operate looking out. Trespass reported. Track 3 side. 4 calling south of milepost 11. Just standing there, over.
Oop.
It's 670.
That was a New Haven one, the one in the middle, but you better dial it back.
District A1254.
Yeah, he's still here. Right along track 3 side, walking out. I'm picking up debris, facing out Rockville Parker with his back to the track 3 side. He's still here.
01254, the individual is still there along track 3 side. Thank you, District AL.
Alright, 1254.
I guess he's just sitting there having a think. We shall await further developments, I guess. We'll find out at some point what's up. Oh, they got one down there too? Or is he in Fordham already? Alright. Now I got my scanner with the better batteries all hooked up and hanging on the tripod. Here comes some sevens.
The trespasser is still on the wayside, just approaching milepost 11. He's walking north, and there's two police officers walking north on the Williamsbridge platform. 1256, Roger. You said there's two police officers walking on the same side, over? Yeah, on the track C3 side on the Williamsbridge platform, they're walking north on it. Roger, 1256.
I don't know if you could hear the scanner over the sounds of the train, but there's now two policemen walking the right of way looking for the guy. They just climbed down off the platform here. We're going to walk north and find him. Probably would have been more efficient to go the other direction.
North RTC District A355, a moment there at 116. When you get the light track number 4, press to the stern, over.
That train, if you didn't notice, had one of the singles on it. I tried to pan on it. You can tell the singles because they didn't put them in the middle of a married pair. They put them by themselves. So it's like red front to like an A side to a B side, basically. Really stupid looking. They should have taken a pair apart and put it in the middle. See, maybe he's not around the corner. I thought the trespasser was around the corner.
Dispatch order 1758, District A, over.
He may have been trying to offer the cops a ride.
1758, District A, over.
Roger, North RTC District A 1375, operate looking out, trespasser reported, track 3 side, around milepost 11, over.
Dispatch order 1758, District A, over.
See, I don't exactly know.
North RTC District A 1758, over.
Yeah, the individual is still sitting on the ground. He's inhaling some kind of can. So he's just sitting right now. There are two NYPD officers standing on the ground north of the platform, over.
758, Roger. The individual is now sitting on the ground, sniffing something, and there's cops just north of the platform.
So yeah, they're north of us.
Metro North RTC District A 2352, operate looking out. Trespasser reported, track 3 side, milepost 11, over.
So yeah, all these trains are going north, and the trespasser's north of us. I don't know how far north, but I think it's between here. I know it's between here and Woodlawn, but I don't know what milepost we're at. Yeah, we're north of the city right now. Oh, here comes some more 8s. That's a Stanford train. Just as a little filler about Metro North, for those of you who don't know, every train is going to honk approaching the platform because there's a rule that they have to. So they have to blow the horn approaching a platform. All the extras are because of cops and trespassers now.
Metro North 1358. District A, over.
Metro North RTC District A 1358, over.
Person is still there, cops are maybe 8 cars away from them. They're walking from now.
1358, roger. Thank you, District A out. North RTC District A 1577, operate looking out, trespasser reported.
What was the question?
Street side around milepost 1.
Yeah, no, the Long Island Railroad does not. The Long Island Railroad really probably couldn't anyway. They pissed the neighbors off enough. The fucking NIMBYs on Long Island are ridiculous. I've heard it sometimes. They'll do it if they're going really fast. Sometimes you'll get them blowing if they're going really fast on a crowded platform. But
North RTC District A, roger, 2352, thank you, District A out.
that was the South Norwalk train. Concourse Transit, that was you? Hey man, how's it going? Nice to see you out here. Cold day for it though. Yeah, fucking shit over that wall.
Metro 145
I'm not sure. I didn't hear it on the scanner if he's gone or not. From the fact that they're all slowing down to a crawl, the cops may have them, but they're still on the right of way. Yeah, you know, he's stopping. Yeah, that's why they're slowing to a crawl. Hopefully they'll get this cleared up and they can speed back up again pretty soon. Here comes some more 8s.
National RTC District 8370, operate looking out. Trespasser reported, track 3 side around milepost 11, over.
Can you guys hear the scanner right now? Perfect. Then this setup works. I got it jury rigged like you wouldn't believe.
National 1577 District A, over. National RTC District A 1577, over. Yeah, there's no here in the with the guy. We have him on the side, but we're trying to call him over. 1577.
They got him. He's still on the right of way, but he's with the cops. I brought my whole big fucking camera out here to take pictures, and then I just end up babysitting the tripod the whole time because there's some idiot trespassing and we're talking. Oh well. It's worth it. Damn, it's cold. Every time the train goes by on the local track, it's cold too because it's a gust of wind I didn't need. So I'm assuming at some point they'll come walking back with the guy. Or they'll go the rest of the way to Woodlawn. It's not that far from here. Oh, it's about 6 o'clock. All right. I think I got another hour in me. Be easier if the train speed up again. Although it's kind of cool at the same time. Like, how often do you come out to do a live stream and you end up with a trespasser problem, you know? That's the railroad. You never know what's going to happen. Must have been a year ago by now. Awesome Ralph Fanning, hello to you. Not as cold as today. We had a freak warm day. I mean, it shouldn't be this damn cold right now. If you ever want to believe in climate change, use this friggin' weather we've had. It's like 70 degrees on Thursday. I think it was wait. What's today? Today's Monday. Yeah, like Thursday is supposed to be like 70.
5 meters, 84.
Today it's like 20. What the fuck? This tripod rig is my new best friend. I mean, this thing makes this so easy. Well, I gotta stand here and hold the phone for 3 hours. It's quite a chore, but when it's on a tripod, man, I can do this all the time when it's so cold. Or I bought some snow pants, you know, or like long johns or something. But hopefully we're getting into the warmer weather now, where I would say I'll be out Thursday, but it's gonna rain all day, so. Yeah, Florida would be much easier to rail fan in, except try to find a train in Florida. Or try to find a line with a lot of trains in Florida. Ain't gonna happen. Well, if it gets warm out, of course, then this is New York, so we get those days that are like 14,000 degrees and on 600% humidity, and the minute you open the door, you want to die. But if we get if we get some really nice days, then yeah, sure, I'll be out here. That was a Harrison turn. I mean, a couple of years ago, fan railing, and I thought it was a good idea to go to Chicago in like January. That was fun. -5 every day. No, I know there's trains. I'm just making fun of Florida. There's trains down there. Not like this, though. Oh, is this the stopper? This might be the stopper. Yeah, this is the stopper. Yeah, we got great video of Tower 18, but God, was it cold. That made today warm. I mean,
National RTC District A 2552. Operate looking out. Trespasser reported. Track 3, time outpost 11 over.
still calling out about it. I don't know who they were talking to. There's no train around. Like, this guy's already clear of it. I don't see one coming the other way. Oh, I think they're coming back. I'm not going to panic. I don't know if you can see it. There's... There's a Crestwood train. I forget what I was saying. Man, oh man. I don't think you're coming back with him.
We're on train 357 District A, over.
North RTC District A 357, over.
This is I need to report that the police have apprehended the trespasser, and they're appearing to walk him south at post 11 to get him off the right of way.
57, that's Roger. Police is escorting the individual off the tracks from post 11. Thank you. District A out.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it from here, but they're coming back with him. Oof. Speaking of London, that's where I really want to go. Yeah, so when oops, Long Island will do this too.
District A 1562 over. Got him, walking him towards Williams Bridge on the right of way. Off the track number 3.
552, that's Roger. Thank you, District out. Metro North, RTC District 8359. When you get to Fordham, please remain at the station until you hear from me, over.
Fucking hell.
Thank you, District out.
Some jackass just chucked an umbrella off that stone wall behind me. See if I can pan around. This seems to be like everyone's dumpster here. Coming off that hill. Fucking umbrella just came flying off of there. Yeah, they got it. Oh, I see what they did. There's like 6 cops walking back. I'll pan around. I'll pan around again. Yeah, so some dipshit just hucked an umbrella off there. Like I said before, there's a fan in the tree already. That looks like a sink.
Match North RTD, District A 2356, operate looking out. Trespasser reported, track 3 side mile post 11, over.
3 shopping carts, one from Costco. Like,
Thank you, District A out.
That's not 359 District A. EVs almost back to Williams Bridge with the trespasser.
North RTC District A, Roger 659. Thank you, District A out.
so you see the gray equipment box just past Williams Bridge? I don't know that I can zoom well here, but I can try. Oh, I guess I can. There you go. That's your trespasser. It's going to be a little jerky because this is a very cheap tripod. But we'll do our best. Can I zoom in more? Nope, that's all you got in the zoom department, it looks like. Looks like we got 4 cops and the dude. Here come a set of M8s into the shot. And here comes some M7s into the shot, but you know. Yeah, that horn works.
That's North RTC
Oh, you stupid bastard, get off the track already. Yeah, the problem is every little gust of wind
North RTC District A 1049.
makes it very skippy.
Roger. A couple of more minutes here at PC 112. Need to get a couple of trains by also. Operate looking out. Trespasser reported track 3 side. Post 11 over.
I mean, if he was really sniffing something, he's probably baked out of his mind.
Roger, District A out.
Yeah, some good train action. Eey. What I want to know is how the hell they get them up the ladder at the end of the platform. Because the ladders at this station that let you climb up are just like rebar. Oh shit. Sorry, I figured it was worth it for the M3s. Yeah, so we got a cop leading, cop holding him, a horn with something in it, and a cop on the back. Seriously, is it fucking snowing? Or is somebody just hucking something gross over the wall? Maybe there's an actual staircase on that side. But this side, it's a legit rebar ladder.
Dispatch North RTC District A 1143 over.
If they were holding trains on track 3, there might be a whole bunch of them back to back to back.
South RTC District A 1049, you can disregard operator looking out. Area has been cleared over.
What sucks is you can't get...
North RTC District A 359 over.
Oh, I don't think he's handcuffed.
59, okay to proceed north, away 10, Fordham, track 3, signal indication, CC 109, over.
Yeah, they were holding... I guess that's the local. Here comes something.
Thank you, District A out. North RTC District A 1143, disregard operator looking out. Area has been cleared over.
I mean, I would still look out the front window if I were you operating a train. But, you know, that's just me.
Thank you, District A out.
No. Hey, quick shout out to the NYPD for clearing up that problem. When you're a rail fan, you got a good chance of something going on. Yeah, so they're holding something at Fordham. I don't know what. I'm assuming it's the local. Because a small crowd is starting to gather over there. So my guess is what they did was they just held the shit that had to be on 3 back a bit. Until they could get that situation cleared, so they don't have to be going quite as slow. So we may get some fast movers now if they've really got shit backed up. I mean, if my train, again,
District A1860, over.
now what? Another one?
860, good afternoon. What did you guys do to resolve the issues at 125, over?
Arrested him? I think that's what they're talking about.
1860, roger. Thank you, District A out.
I'm not sure who they were talking to. Yep. Yeah, we're good for 75 here. So, hopefully now that the bullshit is largely over. Or not. I don't know why he's stopping there. Doesn't make a lot of sense. He saw a penny on the track. The hell does that say on it? Oh, no passengers. Hey, I came out here expecting a nice, easy rush hour. You know, I wasn't looking for any of this. Fucking last time I was out, Railfin and the Metro North. Oh. Can I fix his horn before I do this again? That was awful. Yeah, I like doing live streams like this. I have full intention of doing more like this. Frankly, I like the live aspect of it more than just spending 3 hours myself somewhere. Yeah, it would mean a 30-mile-an-hour restriction. I'm not sure it means it starts right here or that it starts up ahead, but whatever. Should I stop? It shouldn't be stopping. Maybe it is stopping. No, it's not stopping. Oh, it's not stopping anywhere. It's possible. Wasn't really paying attention. What, it looked like one of the comments? No, that cab car I'm pretty sure will be down. I'd have to look when I could see the video. Hang on, I'm zooming in for a second because I want to see if you can see this. We're getting like TSW close together here. Yeah, he's released. He's still pulling up on him. Back the tripod up to make sure I don't make engineers nervous. Sorry about the yeah, again, I can't see the MTA's website, but I bet they're saying that they're trying to recover from delays. You know what I should have done? I should have worn steel-toed boots because my feet would be warmer. That's my biggest complaint right now is that my toes are cold. So if you're ever going to come rail fanning when it's this cold out, wear boots. Yeah. Otherwise, it's not really a bad day. There needs to be at least 6 trains back to the TSW. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 6:30 already. I think we only have... Whoop. Holy shit! So he's on 3. He's on 3. And then there's the set right in front of him. So, yeah, we're getting into... well, they're not quite close enough. If this was TSW rage, they'd be... a little more up each other's hind end by now. I mean, it's a train to New Rochelle. It's not supposed to stop here, but it might as well. But I mean, he is. Ah, come on, pull up a little farther. I got the DSLR out for this shot. It wouldn't help, all 3 tracks are jammed. I think they're still trying to work the backlog off of the trespasser, and they're just all stacked up. Because it's pretty stacked up out here anyway during rush hour. I mean, you could be doing 70, but it's pretty stacked up usually. So, like, they're usually stacked up, but they're all moving. I haven't played that game in a while. There's a game, I can't remember the name of it. So it's not very helpful, so never mind. I'll try again later. Fuck. I think it's called like Railroads Online or something. Where you build this, you have like this, oh, I don't know, it must be turn of the last century steam op. That you like have to build track from the logging camp to the lumber mill, and then from the lumber mill to your place where you can sell shit, or to the place where they're going to use it to make something else, yada yada yada. But anyway, it's a multiplayer online game, and I've had it, and you can like host your own servers and shit. There's been a few times now where I've thought about hosting a server and just putting online like, hey, anybody want to join, you can. But I think it's Railroads Online or Railways Online or Trains on. Whoa, wait, we got a race. I'm going with the M8's one, but look, that was close. You never know what you're going to find. But anyway, so yeah, I was thinking of just setting up one of those servers and every once in a while host them for, you know, a few hours, letting people who want to join in. Let me know if you think it's a good idea or if anybody's interested in it. Holy shit, I just touched steel with my jeans legs. I'll tell you, I don't like the M8s or the M7s because the M8s killed off the M2s and the M7s killed off the M3s, or the M1s. So I don't like either of them, but I'd take an M8 over an M7, I think. What did we say that was, the 2 and the 5 line? It's busy as hell. It's been like a train over there, like every 30 seconds. Now they got this zoom in trick down. I don't remember which thing I have to loosen on here to be able to pan up. Oh, there it is. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was going to say, the reason I like the 8s is because they're unique. They're a pain in the ass, but they're unique. So the M2s, I'm trying to remember how this worked. I believe the M2s were basically M3s that could take catenary, or the M1s. I don't remember, but basically they were M1, M3s that could take catenary, so they could go to New Haven. Hey, we got another. Oh, that's the local. Why are they a pain? They're very heavy. It's led to issues. Any M2s? No, the M2s have been gone for a while. Yeah, the M8s are, because of all the equipment they need on them, they just weigh a lot. So, it's, it's hard. No, I'm not. Whoop. There's some more 7s. That's a Brewster turn. Any date when the M3As? No, they're sticking around for a while. Metro North elected to So, originally, the M9 contract was Long Island and Metro North. There were M9s and M9As. And then after one of the various delays or something like that, Metro North got impatient and basically rehabbed it. They basically rebuilt their M3s again. Because they didn't have much of a choice. So, then they backed out of the M3A. Or the M9A. So there's still a chance that they'll get M9s, but it doesn't look likely. Yeah, the M8, it used to be, if you were in Grand Central, the M8s were always, or the New Haven line cars were always a different fleet. It was the M2s, the M2s, 4s, and 6s. They were the even number contracts, and the odd number contracts were the third rail only cars. You could always tell the difference in Grand Central, despite them being painted red. They were in the same scheme as the M3s, where it's just that, not like the whole front, just those parts. You could tell the difference because that hump on the top. That hump on the top is a lot of the catenary equipment. It's like inverters and stuff that you needed to swap the power around. So the M8s have the same thing, but again, more equipment, more weight. Here comes some more 7s. Yes, they do have a rail fan window. That was Mount Kisco turn, by the way. Yeah, they do have the rail fan window. The M7s, well, Metro North M7s are kind of weird. So they're the full width cab. It's local. Yeah. No, they're done. Those cars they're done. They didn't rebuild them. They're going to replace them. They got the M9s. I don't know if you can see that, station lights just came on. I don't think the camera picks it up very well because of the just refresh rate. But they put these like fire alarm strobe lights on these cars. On Train Sim World, it just blinks, that white light next to the door. In reality, that's a strobe. And it fires like every time it beeps. Do I know any of these guys? No, not really. Not over here anyway, I don't think. I haven't ridden an M3 in a while. I wonder if they retrofitted those damn strobes on the M3s. I hope not. They're fucking annoying. But so, like on the Long Island Railroad cars, on the front of the M7s, like where the cab door is, that window they have has a thing they can slide up and down and black it out. And it's either clear glass or blacked out. On the M7As, it's more like what the subways have on the front, where you can see through it, but it's just kind of. Where it's just kind of distorted. So theoretically you can't. I have stood there and watched out the front all the way from North White Plains, and it's not as bad as the subway is. Like you can actually see it's not totally phased out, but that might also just be because you're outside and there's a lot of light. Plenty of the Metro North engineers are friendly and will wave to you and honk at you and all kinds of stuff. Oh dear, hold on. Here comes District 8 again. 61280. Hold on. Oh, that's why.
363, you guys ready to go? Track 174 over.
Just letting the train out of Crestwood.
Roger. A moment there, CP 116. Truck 1, Crestwood, please southwest. His indication once it comes in over.
Somebody's got to stop at Crestwood. That's all. Whoop, diesel.
This should pay out.
Ooh. So I do have a city, or I could get a city ticket. I don't have one yet. To go home on. But I don't know when the next stopper is. And the time is now about 20 to 7. RFW rail fan window, where you can see out the front. So like this M8, for example, has what's called a full width cab. So it's got 3 windows in the front, but they're all in the operator's cab. Well, he's got the front door open, but because he's not in service. But technically they're all in the cab. Hey, that's a single. We're getting blocked from something. I don't know what it is. More 8. Yeah, so it's basically when you can see out that center front window. The subway, like the, oh god, the R32s in the subway had it. The M3s have them. The M1s had them. Basically everything before the M7 had it. And here comes another fucking M8. I think that's... Yeah, it's not an M8. What the fuck is that? There's something coming. I don't know what it is. Everything before the R44 in the subway had it. Yeah, the New Haven line runs a shitload of service. Yeah, all the gallery cars have them. The R68s are capable of that. Well, were. The R68s were singles, and they were weird, because one end had the full width cab, and one end had the half width cab. Or the third cab, or whatever you want to call it. The standard cab. So, oh, here come more 8s on this track. Jesus. So, back before they made them 5-car sets and made sure that there was never a cab on the end, or a half cab on the end, you'd see it occasionally. And it says no passengers again. Okay, that was convenient. That was the train to Crestwood. How long have I been out here? About 2 hours. All right. That follows. It's about 4:30 when my train got out here. So I guess I'll take Metro North back. Might as well here. There's a whole bunch on. Can somebody check when the next train out of Williams Bridge is? The only sign that says here is all the way at the other end of the station. So I'm not ready to leave yet, but, you know, also not staying for another 3 hours. 7 a.m. tomorrow. Thanks. Oh, that's right. The Silverliner 5s do have that. Yeah, there's that really painful video I shot with Fan Raider coming out where we got stuck for half an hour. That was an interesting one. I'm pretty sure SEPTA thinks they're a subway line sometimes. Whew. Oh-ho. Over 04, thanks. Yeah, I'm going into Grand Central. It's 7:04 and then they're every half hour or they're every hour? Because with the 7:04, I got to get packed up here in a minute. Every 30? Alright. The Melrose is every hour, and it's you gotta like... So I'll probably get the 7:30. I'll get back into Grand Central around 8. Well, we'll see. Actually, it seems to be kind of dying off in terms of service. So I'm going to start, let's do it this way. I'm going to start packing up. And we'll see what we get. I mean, a half hour is a half hour. It's no big deal. turns off. I mean, the thing I got to do that mainly takes time is to put the tripod back in the bag, which, no matter how you start, always seems like you fucked it up the first time. There's not a particularly fast station, but on my list of stations to do live from is also Harlem 125th Street. And so 125th is not by any stretch a fast station. Almost everything stops there. But, well, not everything, but a lot stops there. But the interesting part with 125th is you have all the line. You have the, it's the only station other than Grand Central itself, where you also have the Hudson Line trains. And they run a lot of diesels. Run a lot of diesels. Because all the Poughkeepsie stuff is diesel powered, because you run out of third rail at Croton Harmon. So, I mean, I think it's even on the weekend, there's a diesel every hour. So, one of these, I don't know that they make 125th. If they don't, they go through at about 30, 35. But, when is the next M7 stopper? Oh, you want to hear all the E's? Once we get on to, well, I don't know, we'll find out when it comes in. The next stopper is in 10 minutes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack the scanner away, which means put it back on my hip. Pack the... Yeah, I can make it out there if I wanted to. Again, my list is to go everywhere, right? So, as long as it's a safe place to be. So, the thing about Jersey is I'll just drive. There's another Mount Kisco. Yeah, so I mean, I have no problem with going out there. Like I said, I'll just drive if I have, if it's somewhere far. So I think I'm not going to put the tripod in the bag. I'm just going to collapse the tripod. I'll carry the phone on the train with the tripod. Put the bag away. How are we doing on battery? No, 100%. Okay, we're doing good then. Rail fanning with a car is so much easier, you're right. But the one thing that's difficult about it is that gas is now $5 a gallon. And my car does not get particularly good gas mileage. Thought I saw something coming. More A's. Secaucus isn't bad. Yeah, I mean, I can also take the train there. It's not that hard. Secaucus isn't bad. I also like... You can also then do Secaucus lower level. With everything stops there. Upstairs, the non-stops are going fast. I think it's like 70. Until they hit Portal. I took the train today. I take the train if I can. Yeah, that was a Grand Central train. Oy. Ambulance on the highway. So I take the train if it's easy. The problem with NJT a lot of the time is that trying to get a train back is a pain in the ass. So, because I'm going the wrong direction, right? I have to get back into the city. So, if it's like the middle of peak hours, there's certain places I just can't get to on NJT. By train. Metro North is pretty good with reverse peak. Long Island is pretty good with reverse peak. There's gaps, but they're getting better. NJT a lot of the time isn't bad, but it can be. And then, who the hell knows once you get farther than that. Forget about filming on path, that's illegal. You're not allowed to film path. I've gotten chased out of path many a time. This train is signed up for Harrison. It's going the wrong way. My guess is he's deadheading into Grand Central to come out to Harrison. Well, you got the G train. That's not too bad. I'm kidding. Or somebody said something. Okay, you can shoot parking lot Harrison path shots because you're off of Port Authority property. But anywhere else, pretty much you get chased out of. I've got some from, like, if you skip around a lot, they take some while to figure out where you are. But it's not really worth it. Like, I don't really bother anymore. Now that I've gotten into the shorts thing, sometimes I'll do it. Like, it might be worth it for a short here and there. But yeah, I'm definitely taking this train because it seems like we're really wrapping up the rush hour here. Now, stupid me did not look at the schedule for sort of when rush hour ended. I don't know. It's the Port Authority. The Port Authority after 9/11 got like uber paranoid about everything. And, you know, I can't stand the Port Authority. And they run the airport, so they don't let you film on AirTrain either, which is even more annoying. That I've gotten yelled at a few times. I have a video somewhere. I might not anymore. I might have actually deleted it. Of I was getting yelled at while filming on AirTrain, while filming on about filming on AirTrain while filming on AirTrain. Whoops. That would be the Stamford local. Oh, you can film it. You just have to be a little careful. Newark AirTrain, you can film all you want. I don't know why, but they never seem to police it. They just don't give a fuck. Kennedy, they like have people at all the stations that will yell at you if they see you. All right, train should be here. You said 7:04, right? Here's a view people probably have never seen before. What's it look like when you're on a tripod being folded up? That's the first set of legs collapsed. Okay, now it's low enough I can hold it up. Whoa! Come on, stiff latches because it's cold. It's all plastic components with like alloy legs or something, so they get kind of stiff in the cold. What did somebody say? I can't see it. Yeah. Any filming on Path? Oh God, Path and even the subway. You're not. The subway even says you're not allowed to use a tripod. It doesn't want to stop people, but they say it. What happens if I pan around for a train now? Oh, you just get the sign. By the way, there's a sign at the end of all the platforms. The tripod right now, just to put into perspective, you see the railings here? The tripod my phone is right at about the height. The top of the tripod's at my knee. These railings are stupidly low. So this is going to be the view the rest of the time we're on the platform here. Should only be a couple of minutes once they've canceled my train, which should be mildly annoying. Of course, I zip my bag without putting the scanner in the back. Yeah, M3s would be nice. Well, looks like it's late. So if it is M3s, they have the front end of the front car blocked off usually anyway. So I'm gonna walk back. I got my mask out. Because on these trains, typically, because Grand Central is at the front of the platform, everybody sits in the front, and so to not be talking to myself, I think that's the train. See if I have time to show you these stairs. That's the gap. You want to tell me what it is, Kinko? Never mind, I'll stay toward the front. There's people back there. Basically, they're just very, very steep aluminum steps. They're kind of sketchy. So I don't know what this stream is going to do because the city tickets I have are on my phone. So I'm going to have to leave the app for a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. You see what I see?
Get on the switch. Bathroom guard is next, all doors will open. Water next.
Like, by the time I left, I think it was like 10K in sales each month. Yeah. Which is like, sounds like a lot. Like, it's not that there's some personal benefit. It was doing like 70K a month in sales. I don't know. He's insane.
here. I want to thank you all for watching. Actually, hold on.
Station is Florida. Next stop will be Harlem after Florida. Thank you for your attention. Florida.
Oh, that's the map.
Yeah.
Send your fans to Harlem 125th Street to the next stop. This train goes to Grand Central Terminal. Everybody has to wear the face mask. Harlem 125th Street will be next.
Lots of the guy who actually caught fire like, 3 months ago, yeah. He's from New Jersey. I forget what his name was, but he was like, but it's a month yeah.
How long are you here?
And he said he was at like 2 years, I think he said. I mean, like, he quota 8 people to come out. That's a very, that's a whole week.
Yeah. Most I
That's like a good month.
my third month. Big roof quarter, but
You're still like really
yeah. Well, I mean, it hasn't gotten that fun
yeah, it's almost like that's not what you need.
So that's not confused. Like I just can't sit down and sound like Andy, who has his bedroom.
Yeah.
There's a guy in my training who's in merchant for 20 years. He has 2 years.
Yeah, it's probably a lot harder than he thinks. He's walking in all confident. You know, it's gonna be
Thank you for
Carl,
watching.
125th Street.
This is R1125. I'm going to lose signal in a second here anyway, so thank you all for watching.
Where exactly?
Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys live again next time. Thank you for watching live from Williams Bridge.